Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button for me. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated with the news that moves the market on a daily basis. Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin pulled back to 10,866 recently. So I was looking for some type of reaction off of 11,300. That didn't happen. Bitcoin got rejected. Basically, about the $11,100 level. And you can see this daily candlestick right now is currently a bearish engulfing candle, which is a strong rejection of this level. At this point, we get a daily candle close. I mean, you'd have to think we're going the opposite direction down here to this $10,400 level. Let's zoom in real quick. It looks like the MACD is curving lower. So, again, potential bearish MACD cross on the daily could be in the cards, meaning, downside to come. This is a 4-hour chart, a little bit more cleaned up, and you can see you got this rising wedge. So last night in the trading group, I was talking about how there's, bearish divergence on the stochastic, on the RSI, on the histogram, on the MACD. Again, 68% chance this breaks lower. And this started to play out this morning, where however the bulls showed up, they're trying to buy it back higher. You got about 36 minutes before this downside breakout is confirmed. There's not a whole lot of volume, so that's one indication of, just uncertainty. But again, this candle closes below this trend line. The breakout would be confirmed on low volume. It's the weekend. So potentially, here's the scenario we're focusing on. You've got strong overhead resistance. You've got pretty strong support right here. It's perfectly reasonable to think that the Bitcoin price action is going to come down here, tap this support level, and just kind of continue in this range. The measured move, the confirmation line of this previous head and shoulders, that was right here. So essentially, this is a bearish retest. This is the obvious short I talked to you guys about. So a lot of people took a short position right here for Bitcoin. I want to give a couple of shout outs to people in my trading group. Talked to this gentleman and his partner. They've had some new success in a business that they've started, and they actually took part of the warehouse, their office, and created a crypto trading office right here. So this person stated, I love your group, Chris. The amount of knowledge I've gained from you and your videos is priceless. I've been in this space since 2017 holding. I spent thousands of dollars trusting other people to make me money to no avail. Since I took trading in my own hands, took the time to learn and followed your lead, I've been making money ever since. And that's what this is about. Life-changing money. Life-changing money. Let me teach you some basics. This person, I've been in crypto for 4 years. I started with 100,000. I lost 50,000. Now I've made my 50,000 back, and I'm up another 3,000. I've paid $10,000 out over the last 2 years on various courses to no real avail, and then I found you. This person, I've watched your videos and I've turned 10,000 into 21,500 in the last 3 months. Bottom line is this: if you're struggling learning to trade this market, or you're not making the profits you wanted to when you came into cryptocurrency, I can help you. Go to my website, cryptorev.net. Obviously, this market's been pretty challenging to trade lately, and I just want to give you guys some inspiration. I look at all these YouTubers, and a lot of these YouTubers have been in this space for a while. Some of them have 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. They're getting 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 views. Why is that? Where's all the rest of the subscribers at? Why aren't they watching? Why aren't they following? Because most people, most of the retail investors come into this market and they get completely wrecked. And so what I would say to you guys is, Walt Disney, as an example, he went bankrupt multiple times over the course of his life. He obviously went on to build Disney Studios, Disneyland, and later Disney World. And so it's really important to kind of keep your head in the game here. It's not always, hey, let me be in a trade at all times, right? It's being on the sidelines, taking a step back and understanding, there's a time to trade, there's a time to learn, there's a time to go big, there's a time to not take as many risks. And so just putting this out there to push you guys to continue to practice trading this market, to give you guys some confidence. So I just wanted to kind of reach out to you guys to say, look, hang in there. Bigger things are headed our way, which is golden. We're in this very early. Most people don't even know what Bitcoin is. Whale alert. Whale alert. $1 billion minted from the Tether treasury. So you've got the United States printing endless amounts of fiat. You've got Bitfinex printing endless amounts of Tether. Obviously, they're supposed to be backed by a dollar. Whether they are or not, hey, we'll let you decide. The point is this: there's a ton of money sitting on the sidelines ready to jump right into the market. Listen, things will turn around. I talked to you guys briefly about this Tether chart. There's massive amounts of Tether moving into the market. So just get ready for this. When Bitcoin finally does break out to the upside and runs up to 14,000, 16,000, eventually we'll hit $20,000 Bitcoin. A lot of these trying times will be a thing of the past. WRX comes out. They started working on liquidity farming script as they've successfully built out the pool management system on their protocol. So they're building a DeFi protocol. So WRX, something to watch in the midterm. The whales, so there's a lot of whale groups, obviously, in cryptocurrency. They work together. Essentially, they short the market together. They long the market together. There was a lot of calls about Uni being shorted by a lot of the whale groups, and that they were targeting 40,000 Satoshis. This person is stating, hey, 50,000 got hit, the next wave soon. So just know, retraces are part of this market. That's how it's built. Like, you have to, coming into this, like, you have to know these cryptos don't go straight to the moon. All right, it's like, look at Link as an example. Huge run up to $20, and now it's pulling back. And that's completely normal. That's just how this market works. You have to know, hey, let me take profits. Let me lock in profits. Buy back at the bottom, and you're off again. This week in Waves, so Sasha Ivanov, he's the CEO of Waves, he says DeFo is coming. Not DeFi, he's got DeFo. Listen, he's got a phantom FDM partnership in the works as well. So they stating that they're neck deep in development. A lot of launches starting from next week, but more on that tomorrow. So again, Waves, once they get going, a lot of times Waves does see some upside. However, these altcoins have been tough to trade because Bitcoin dominance has been rising, and I'll talk to you about that in just a second. MetalPay says get ready to start swapping and staking. Start the process today. Enjoy all the benefits that are coming from the Proton blockchain. Swap Proton on blocks.io. So again, big news for Blocks and MetalPay. The total value of USD locked in DeFi is mooning. Listen, DeFi is not a scam. However, some of these projects are pretty dicey. Like, you buy them and they go to zero on Uniswap and these smaller dexes. And so you just have to be mindful that there's a ton of money being locked in DeFi. Now, a majority of this, is in Uniswap and Lend as well. So you just have to know that this is the future of crypto. This is going to power the next bull run, right? But there's going to be just a lot of just chunky projects coming out trying to essentially cash grab, just like any ICO, just like a lot of these cryptos. Like, they're going to fail. They're going to fail. 99% of these cryptos are going to fail. This is the DXY. This is the dollar index. Like there's direct correlation between when this pumps, Bitcoin will pull back. And you can see there's a small little pump to the upside, and Bitcoin started taking a hit earlier. So there's a lot of people talking about possibly this breaking out to the upside bullish. There's actually a larger pattern here. This is a bullish reversal pattern. It's a descending broadening wedge. These break to the upside a high percentage of the time. So when this happens, you would think Bitcoin and gold would take some type of hit. Again, you could definitely get another move to the downside, but keep an eye on the DXY. I want to give a shout out to Andrew in my trading group. He came to the group, he was new to trading, and he's really excelled. This is his chart that he created, and it shows this is the DXY over the course of 10 years. Okay, and what it shows is the start of the last bull run. This is pretty amazing to see this chart. Gives you an idea how important the DXY is. So the DXY, again, this is the DXY, the US dollar currency index. And so when the DXY pulled back, this was in December 2016. When this pulled back, the DXY pulled back, this is essentially the start of Bitcoin's bull run in 2016. And then it ended, when this bounced, was essentially the beginning of 2018, where Bitcoin ran up to 20,000. So Bitcoin ran from about $1,000 to $20,000 in the course of this span, where you can see clearly that the DXY is trending lower. Now here we are again. This is the DXY. This is the panic situation crash. And then Bitcoin obviously rebounded from about 3850 and it ran up to 12,000. Okay, and now DXY started to bounce, and obviously Bitcoin has pulled back. Idea of this entire chart is that we're in the bull run right now, and that Bitcoin will continue higher. This talks about a 4-year market cycle. Obviously, there's a lot of people that speculate that Bitcoin could see a 5-year market cycle this time, and significant upside to come when the DXY continues to the downside. Really, the important thing here is this trend line that the DXY has been bouncing off over the course of the last 10 years broke to the downside. Major changes ahead. Bitcoin dominance had to move to the downside and then bounced here at this support level. Now, just previously, like within the last couple hours, Bitcoin dominance has been moving higher. So again, altcoins take a hit when Bitcoin dominance climbs, and so it's real tough to trade these altcoins. So what we want to see here, the bullish idea for these altcoins would be, some type of high right here that's lower than this high, or a move to this trend line and then a continuation to the downside, which is building this descending triangle, which is bearish and would lead to a break to the downside. If the Bitcoin dominance breaks out to the upside, there's these altcoins are going to continue to capitulate and get wrecked. So keep an eye on Bitcoin dominance chart. Like this is the on-off switch for trading altcoins. Ethereum, there's a little bit of concern here on this recent break to the downside. Ethereum's been in this rising channel. You can see down here, there's some volume coming in, some red volume. So essentially this was a downside break of this descending triangle, which also looks like it possibly, it just depends on how you draw this pattern. So, it could be a bounce on the lower trend line, but you want to watch this area. If you do get continuation to the downside, we could see $355 Ethereum and then on down to 330. Uniswap drops 30%, but crypto locked in Uniswap nears 2 billion. So the whales were selling it. But the use case is growing. $2 billion locked in Uniswap. So top crypto analyst sees capitulation on the horizon for Chainlink as Bitcoin approaches key resistance. So I talked to you guys about this previously, and it's not like, hey, I want this to happen. People obviously holding Link, watching the channel. I think it's just important to be realistic as far as where this price action is going. And this analyst thinks that Link could pull back to about $8.50 and then looking for a 300% move to the upside. So again, one more dip for Link and then boom, 300% massive explosion to the upside. Yeah, sign me up for that. I'm ready. Let's go. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.